Hey guys, today I'm reviewing White Pony by Deftones. The whole album is pretty loud and in your face throughout the entire runtime, which is about 11 tracks, 40-50-ish minutes. On streaming services, there are 12 tracks, but the first track, Back to School slash Mini Maggot or parentheses Mini Maggot, is not included on the CD release. And Chino, or the kind of songwriter and mastermind behind Deftones, has explicitly stated that basically the record label made them make a separate alternate version of Pink Maggot, the outro, so that they could release it as a single. And that's why it's there. So I'm not counting it as part of the album. But the whole sound of the album is very loud, it's very in your face, and it honestly goes hard as fuck. But at the same time, in the background, and the lyrics kind of help it with this, it feels a bit eerie, a bit, out of place sort of thing. The lyrics on the entire album are mainly based around drugs, drug addiction, toxic relationships, and I mean, there's passenger straight up. It's just sex. Like, that's straight up what it is. The intro introduces this idea pretty well, basically centering what most of the lyrics on the whole album are going to be about. They're dark, they're fucked up or whatever, and then it goes hard as fuck, and it's a pretty decent intro. It introduces the sound really well. The outro is my favorite song in the album. Pink Maggot is the longest song in the album. It's like 7 minutes, but it builds super well with these points of more, I guess, instrumental, not super long, but it's there. And then just, I love the message. I think the lyrics work really well as an outro, because it feels kind of like, even though the rest of the songs are about all this like horrible shit, the outro feels kind of maybe not upbeat, but it feels hopeful. The lyrics are talking about looking towards the future and kind of transforming your life for the better by killing your former self. But the whole outro just is an amazing, amazing outro, and definitely my favorite song on the album. And overall, most of the songs on this album go hard as fuck. They carry this exact same energy that the album should have the entire time. So Teenager, it's a track right in the middle of the album, and it's kind of shit. Basically, it takes a break from the kind of harshness, I guess, or the loudness of the rest of the album, and it's a much softer track. But because of this, it's really boring compared to the rest of the album, and it kind of just takes you out of the album during that track. And I feel like if it wasn't on the album would have been better. Another track is Korea. Korea is a good song, and it fits the album's theme, talking about drug use, White Pony, cocaine, and then the music behind it actually matches the rest of the album. I just personally think that compared to a lot of the songs in this album that are all really good, the track just isn't as good in my opinion. Overall, though, the whole album goes insanely hard. It's all fucked up, and despite being so loud and in your face, in the background, it still feels eerie with the lyrics and just the way the tracks kind of go together. But Teenagers kind of sucks ass. I wish it wasn't on the album. Kind of just takes you out of the sound of the album, and I don't really think there needs to be a break or anything. And Korea's just not nearly as good as the rest of the tracks, in my opinion. Because of that, I'm going to give White Pony by Deftones a 8 out of 10. That's what I think about the album. What do you think about the album? Do you like it? Do you not like it? Tell me in the comments below. Or say some other shit. It doesn't really matter. Thank you for watching, and have a good day.
Now that you made her and the soul